Hello, my name is Patrick. I'm an artist and I love drawing weird pictures here on the internet. Today we're doing some mashups. We have some interesting pairs that go together. Things I've never heard of and things I've heard of too many times. It should be a lot of fun. I, of course, am trying to grow my channel. I am working to get to 1,000 subscribers. This is the year we're marching to 1,000 subscribers. You can help by hitting that subscribe button and liking this video, sharing it with some people who you think might like it too. For now, let's get to the art and enjoy some character mashups. Superman and Morty from Rick and Morty. Two characters that cannot be more opposite from each other. I love drawing a good Morty. He's a weird looking dude. But I wanted to make sure that he had at least that Superman curl mixed with his normal hair and style. That Superman curl is so iconic that we couldn't lose it. And from there, it was just sort of about making his geeky body a little bit more Superman-esque. So we added a costume, and yeah, he looks just like a nerd who dressed up like Superman, which seems not out of the realm of possibility for the character. I really enjoy watching an episode of Rick and Morty. Sometimes they're a bit too heavy for me, but there is usually a lot of stuff to laugh at, and I really enjoyed, certainly in the early days. My favorite episode is the one where there's the parasite who multiplies ideas in their brains and makes them real. And that whole episode, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who's never seen it, but that whole episode just makes me laugh incredibly, especially the ending. What's your favorite episode of the show? Let me know down in the comments. Superman is a character who's been around forever. I really got into Superman when I was watching Smallville. Did you watch Smallville? Do you even know what Smallville is? That prequel Superman show? It was just the right show for my age at the time, and I loved it. I didn't finish the whole thing because by the time it was done, it had gone far off the rails from where it started, like most TV shows do in that sort of era. But I loved the retelling of the lore, the discovery about the characters. Lex Luthor's dad, Lionel Luthor, and the actor that played him was one of my absolute favorites to watch on TV at the time. He was incredible. I thought the whole show was a lot of fun. It was a teen drama, like all CW shows eventually became. But, it was Superman, and Superman's cool, in my opinion. So yeah, we're just wrapping up our line art here. One of the hardest parts of drawing Superman for me is trying to get that S right in the middle of his shirt, the symbol for hope, if you recall Man of Steel. And yeah, I think I sort of landed somewhere that at least sort of worked. And I hope you enjoy our Superman and Morty mashup. Let's check it out. Oh dear Lord, the Bartman and a Furby. Furbies are these weird sort of horror objects, like found horror. They have these strange beaks and odd looks about them. And to make one in the style of the Bartman, which is sort of Bart Simpson as Batman already, is really an angle to go down. I didn't really know what to do with this one. In fact, I tried to get my chat to be like, we should do something else. But nope, they really wanted this, and so here it is for your pleasure. We needed to make sure this Furby had some of those iconic Furby pieces while also getting that Bartman hair. The Bartman is such a reference from the early 90s. I hope you know what on earth that is. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure I'll have a reference up somewhere. And so, yeah, I needed to put on that Bartman mask and that Bartman cape and get that blank-stared Furby energy, that sort of unknown horror energy that is a Furby. And I think it turns out pretty good in the end. Did you have a Furby growing up? I didn't, thankfully. I didn't have to live with that horror. They were around, but I just did not have one for myself. And, some say that's a blessing. I say that's a blessing. Furbies have gotten this weird place in culture for sure now. And yeah, do you have a Furby? Have you ever had a Furby? Should I stop saying Furby because saying it 3 times in a row will summon them and I will be unable to escape the bounds of the Furbies? Furby, they rhyme. Anyways, I think we're getting close to the end of the time lapse here. So let's check out the final reveal of our Bartman and our Furby. Every so often, the random wheels of random ideas that I use on my stream create combinations that are so wonderful in their own estimation that I couldn't imagine it from the get-go. Frankenstein and Barney is awesome. I mean, I immediately was flooded with a number of wonderful images of this horrific, lovely child's memory brought back from the dead, which I presume Barney doesn't exist anymore, so this sort of works. But for Barney to exist anyways, it had to be some form of Frankensteinian, Jurassic Park-esque science work, and so it sort of worked for me. I wanted to make sure we really got the sort of dead stares of Frankenstein, that sort of expressionless expression, and those weird solid teeth that Barney started with. And so I really worked on trying to get the style right for this head. Eventually transitioning down into the body, making sure to get that weird, like, that blazer that Frankenstein wears. Why does Frankenstein wear a blazer? That's what I really want to know. Like, he is a fancy dude. Maybe he was originally big on style and just, you know, in his contract to be brought back from the dead, it was, you know, only if I'm wearing a blazer. But hey, you know what? If you're going to be undead, reanimated, you may as well look good doing it, right? And so we made our lovely Barney just fashionable. Stitches, I think, are an important part of Frankenstein design. So I put a bunch of them in different places. It doesn't make any actual sense, like why the fingers would be cut off in that one spot. But hey, art is art, and sometimes you just express things. I also gave him an underbite, which felt really enjoyable for Barney, because Barney certainly has an overbite. And yeah, this is our Frankenstein and Barney crossover. I could not have planned this any better or come up with this idea on my own. And so I hope you really enjoy the final reveal on this one. Let's check that out. And that's it for our mashups today. I had a great time drawing these on my live stream. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/artbysutherland, Tuesdays at 11:30 a.m., where I do a lot of the art for this. I also stream now on Wednesdays here on YouTube. Make sure you give a subscribe and a follow to check out whatever is coming next. I'm on the march to 1,000 subscribers, and you can help by becoming a subscriber or by sharing this video with someone you love. Or sharing it with someone you hate if you don't like it. Either way, sharing the video, liking it, subscribing, it all helps. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I'm a small creator. I'm just some guy drawing on the internet. And the fact that you chose to click on this video and watch it all the way to the end, or just, you know, pop around through it, it really is encouraging to me. And your encouragement goes a long way. I really appreciate it. I hope this video made you feel better, brightened your day. And of course, till next time, keep being awesome. Bye.